Hey, what's up gamers, Lord80s11 here, and today I'm doing a leveling guide for ranks D to X, S++, basically. And I'm going to put D to X in my title, because that way, yeah. But basically, we're going to start off for the D ranks. Basically, what you're supposed to do for your D ranks is, basically, I suggest training until you are level 10. If you're on computer, that would be pressing the letter Z. Or if you're on mobile, that would be pressing the train button. After that, you should probably spin for your class. And when that happens, you should accept the first quest, which is him. Defeat 3 criminals for 2,500 XP. If you have a friend that's really strong, they could gather them up for you, and you could start punching, and then they'll just die eventually. Not like that though. And here's some really good classes that you should probably not change until you're like really higher level. Esper, Ninja, Dark Esper, Piri, Metalbat, and Phoenix. And it's actually pronounced Pir, but it's spelled Piri. Once you do that for a while and you're about level 30, probably come here and defeat Cravolante. Fight Cravolante until you're around level 60, I would say. Put all of your attributes towards health and add a little bit to stamina, and then go straight to defeat the abnormals, because there's a trick here that I would love to show you. Once that happens, you come to this abnormal, make sure that they don't hit you. Somebody was fighting that one. Then gather the abnormals. If you want, press your control button or your sprint button, and your agility should be a bit up. Then use any long range attacks that you have to kill the abnormals. Actually, let me just finish this quest. It's 30k XP, not that bad. Yeah, okay. Then after that, you should probably do that till you're level 100. And when you are level 100, you should probably forget about Hammerhead and these people, unless if you're like really want to take it slow. And then the next person that you should fight would be Deep Sea King. At this point, you should be about to rank D+ or D++. And basically what you want to do is wait for Deep Sea King to spawn. He'll move, he'll stay here, and stay back, lock onto him from afar, and then just use a long range attack until he's dead. If you don't have a long range attack though, I suggest leveling up and just fighting Cravolante constantly until you get to 35,000 yen, or find a different way to gain yen in One Punch Man. And basically what you want to do is fight Deep Sea King until you're about level 200. So just farm him until you're level 200. At this point, you should have your awakening and all of your abilities should be unlocked. After that, you should probably train some more. This is my favorite spot for training. I don't know why. I just think that it's kind of cool. And then you just train and then get your strength really high. So maybe 10,000 more, I would say. Higher by 10 or 30, 20, 30,000, depending on how much time you have. Then once your strength is like really good, I want you not to go to fight somebody else, but go to the top of, let me show you. Basically go to the top of this building right here, and what I want you to do is jump onto this building. And this is where you can test how much damage your abilities does. This is Tyrone. Hey Tyrone. Yeah. So my punches do 32,075 damage. My E attack does 30,000 damage. My R attack does 68,000 damage. My C attack is a defense attack, so it doesn't do any damage. My F attack does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Basically about 300,000 damage. So once you're like really decent, what I suggest doing is fighting Speedo Sonic for a while. And then once you keep fighting Sonic, she moves a lot, so it's gonna take you a while. When you keep fighting Sonic, I say fight Sonic until you're level 300. At this point, you should probably train a little bit more. Suggest 50,000 strength more. And then after that, make sure that whenever there's a meteor, you always come on top of this building and use all of your attacks, because it's a great way to gain XP. And then after that, basically you should probably be around the rank, I want to say C+. Once you're C+, you should probably keep fighting Sonic and Deep Sea King. Keep doing that until you're a rank about B+. Then after that, this is when you start fighting real stuff. So basically what you want to do is fight Vaccine Man. Sorry about this awkward. Editor, fill that in with a joke while I'm being awkwardly quiet. Okay then. So then, if you do fight Vaccine Man when you're ranked B+ or B++, this is when you start to farm him, and then this is when you start to like really need a lot of strength. So I suggest, if you have an auto clicker, to auto click with C. But if you don't, I suggest that the best way to gain strength would probably to use all of your attacks. So if I use my E attack, let me go to stats. When I use my E attack, I gain about, wait, let me see again. I gain about 2 strength, right? Then my R attack didn't gain any strength. Then I gain a lot of strength with my F attack. So this is probably one of the greatest methods if you just spam the buttons, right? Yeah, my C attack doesn't do that much. Yeah, and then that should get your strength really high. When you get to around 1 million to 1.5 million strength is the point where you should start fighting Mosquito Girl by baiting her, which is a strategy that we should use. If you don't have Esper, Dark Esper, Puri Ninja, or any of the ones that I mentioned earlier, which are up on screen now, then I suggest using the yen that you have to spin and not waste it on cosmetics. And then you would, I don't really care about the quest. Basically you would go up here, right? If you do have a flying ability, then just go up here. It's not gonna make a big of a difference. Just shoot Mosquito Girl. Just do that until she's dead. And then basically I suggest farming her until you're rank A++. You're rank A++. I suggest alternating between Mosquito Girl and Kabuto. Ask in the chat, does anybody want to fight Kabuto sometimes? Because some people, they can defeat Kabuto. Some are just horribly cringy YouTube gamers. Lord Hades 11. But yeah, so you would probably alternate between them until you rank S+. And then this is when things could start getting like really hard. So, I mean, sorry, not Kabuto. Phoenix, which is over there. And what's her name? Mosquito Girl. Start alternating between them until you're rank A+, and then start alternating between Phoenix and Kabuto. When you're at Kabuto, ask in the chat for help. And then once you're done with Kabuto, I suggest you should fight Kabuto until you're rank S+. Go all the way over here and Fate Gogetsu. Gogetsu is even hard for me, and I'm a rank S++. So I suggest doing this with a bunch of friends, or just people that you know, or people who are fighting Gogetsu. And then make sure that at this point you have one of the powers that you do, because if you don't, either you have really bad luck or you're just ignoring this very important thing about my leveling guide. Then once you rank S++, I suggest alternating between Gogetsu and Boros for your XP. Do not, I repeat, do not fight Boros alone unless if you have literally 24 hours to spend. I suggest doing this leveling guide with your friends if you have any. I mean, maybe, you know, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Yeah. But once you keep switching between Boros and once you keep switching between oh my god, what's his name? Boros and Gogetsu, which is a she actually, fun fact. This is the point where you should probably be a rank X plus and start alternating between Boros and Chankro. After that, that's probably out of my jurisdiction for now, guys. So, in the meantime, this is Lord Hades 11 signing.